Manifesto, and I am coming at you like I have never come at you before. Always unedited, always live, with no filters. Because today, I want to share something with you. But let me go ahead and go live on TikTok and on Instagram. So hold the thought for a second. All right, now that I've got you guys all here, so I got my YouTubers, I've got my TikTokers, and I've got my Instagrammers. You guys, this is Michelle with Michelle's Manifesto, and I'm so, oh, hold on, I've got one malfunction, because I've never done this before. Hold up. Having some tiny little malfunction here. Okay, let me fix Instagram. Hold up, Instagram. Hold up, Instagram. Never gone live on TikTok or Instagram. Okay, let's try this. Okay. All right, okay, I think I've got it now. All right, let's start this over. Welcome back to my channel, you all. It is Michelle with Michelle's Manifesto, and I'm coming at you live as always. I have got, why is this doing this? Hold up, I'm having this problem again. Let's see, can I fix it? There we go. All right, Instagrammers. Do I got my TikTokers? Okay. All right, so guys, I am 55 years old, okay? And I refuse to let the aging process slow me down. And as you can see, no filters. You can see all my extra skin, which you're gonna see a little bit more when I start exercising. And for many of you that have followed me, especially my YouTubers, you guys know I've lived all over the world. I've lived in Thailand. I could have easily had skin removal surgery, but as a registered nurse, I'm really afraid to go under the knife. So guess what? I'm working as hard as I can to get back to my baseline, which is about 105 pounds, okay? Which is like 40 something kilos. Anyways, I got all of you guys here. All right, so what I want to say to you guys tonight is be grateful, right? Be grateful for the skin that you're in. Be grateful that you can breathe, that you're all still alive, right? Let me get over here. So, anyways, guys, all I want to do is be grateful in this moment. So I'm thankful that all of you guys are joining me. And today, I just want to encourage and empower you guys to do what it takes to be the best version of yourselves. Before you start any exercise program or change anything in your diet, make any dietary changes, make sure it's okay with your provider. Make sure it's safe to do. What you see me do, well, this is just me, okay? So I am on day 4 of a 28-day transformation. And as you can see, I've got extra skin. I never use a filter. You guys have seen me dancing around the Maldives. You've seen me in Europe. You've seen me in Thailand, Vietnam. You've seen me in Bora Bora. And I'm always as is. But I am coming at you in the most realist form I can be in. You see this? And I only weigh about 121 pounds. But guess what? It's still heavy for me. So for those of you that are on a journey of self-improvement, it only takes the first step, okay? So what I'm gonna do is just do a little bit of workout, what I like to do. And I always like to be barefoot. So let me pull this over. Okay? And I am going to grab, like, let me turn this. I was talking to my son tonight, and he's like, Mom, your hair looks like you're on the Brady Bunch. Well, I'm just letting my hair grow natural. This is all me. Every bit of this is me. I don't have any makeup on except a little lip gloss, blush, and mascara. Got permanent eyeliner, so this is me. No filters, it's all me. All right, so I've got 2 10-pound weights. Bam. And I'm gonna put them right here. I also have my mat. Because I think before we even ever think about exercising, we need to think about stretching. So again, this is my journey, and I hope that you guys join me. So what we're going to do is just stretch. And just stretch. Okay? Let me move this bad boy just a little bit low. We'll put that one right there. Hopefully it's going to stay. I will have some new equipment soon. It just didn't make it from Europe, okay? All right, so the first thing I want to do is just stretch. Okay. And then let's do it just a little pinch and nose. All right, okay. So I've got my TikTokers. I've got my YouTubers, and I've got my Instagrams. Okay, and I just made my Instagram public. It's always been private for the most part. Okay, all right, okay. So I won't be able to respond to any comments because I don't have my glasses on, but let me see if I can see anything. Hold up on TikTok. All right, okay, so the first thing I want to do is my biggest problem area for me is my legs. I've gained weight, I've lost weight, I've gained weight, I've lost weight. But I have lots of muscle, and at being 55 and older, muscle mass is so important, okay? And as you can see, it's flabby, but they're strong, so I have extra skin. All right. And as you can see, right, it's all made natural. See all the skin? But I tell myself, even though I don't like what I see, as far as like extra skin, I'm so grateful for it. I'm so grateful to be here with all of you. Today is day 4 for me, and my goal is to get back to about 40-something kilos, which I'll figure out what the exact is, but 105 pounds. Unfortunately, here in America, we don't necessarily go by kilos unless we're buying fruits and vegetables, which I think we should. We should all be on the metric system. It makes things a lot easier. All right, so the first thing that I want to do is something to help the back of my legs. So we're going to take this, we're going to grab this, and then, and then another thing I'd like to do for the back of my legs and for my butt. And then stretch. Other side. Sorry, YouTubers. You can see the skin on the back. There's not a whole lot I can do, but I keep trying. And stretch the shoulders up. Do your thing. You guys are all live on YouTube, Instagram, and TikTok. I hope that's okay. Is that okay? Okay. All right, let's stretch out those shoulders one more time. Just like old lady working out. Okay. And then the shoulders, okay? Let me get over here to the YouTube, the TV. Okay, so the next thing I want to do is work on my buttocks, and we're going to do some hip thrusters, okay? I'm just going to get a 35-pound weight, okay? I'm just going to hold for a minute. The most important thing is breathing. You can just move with it. That kind of just gives an extra workout for your calves and your butt. I've lost count, but I know it'll be at least a minute. I want to get my white shorts on. And then I'm going to keep it. Another great exercise that I like to do is the bird dog pose. And now you're going to really see my excess skin. You with me? So here goes, guys. And you guys can do cat-cow. doesn't stop me. Hell to the no. Hell to the no. It's the Michelle's Manifesto show. Be your best friend. Do you hear me? Be your own best friend. There were so many times when I hated the skin I was in. I was so embarrassed by all my extra skin. And then I was like, nobody gives a shit. It's about the energy. It's about my energy. It's about what I strive to do. Now, I'm a registered nurse, so I'm not qualified to give you any advice. And even if I could, I wouldn't. Everything that you see me do is for me and my journey. I am on day 4. Yesterday I was complacent. I didn't even hit the gym. But you know what? And I made some horrible decisions. I used to be a hardcore vegan, and then I went vegetarian, got a little fat, eating the cheese and the pastas and things. And then I realized that I needed a little bit extra B12 than I was getting from my supplement, because it being 55 plus, I'll be 56 this year, and I realized that I just wasn't getting enough. So I incorporated a little, the keto bit of chicken breast into my diet, and now since I've been back in the States, you guys know I've been out of the country since 2022. I lived in Thailand, Vietnam, the Maldives, Bora Bora. Let's see, where else did I live? I lived in Paris, I lived in Greece. So I've been all over the planet. And since I came back to the States, of course, the United States is packed with GMOs. So I'm super, super cautious. So when you guys can afford it, buy non-GMO, and especially organic when you can. Or grow your own veggies, right? I see all these young girls on Facebook and YouTube and they're putting all these filters on, and to me it's not about even the filter or about the Botox. I don't use Botox. All I simply use is coconut oil on my face. It's a great lubricant, okay? I've got 3 different social medias going on, so I'm trying to give everybody their attention. But my goal is to empower you guys to be the best versions of yourselves. And join me on my journey, because I will get back to where I'm from. And I give 0 damns about who doesn't like what I'm doing, because I have all the use. Okay, so what I want to do is 100 sumo squats, because I have such issues with right there. You see? Did you see that flat? I'm going to work on it. And you guys can just sit and you can just do this yourself. Go to the side. Go to the other side, right? It's all about being sexy. Let's see if I can see some of this. Sorry, I don't see your names, but I see a bunch of people joined. And Instagram, this is my first time ever going live on TikTok and Instagram. My YouTubers, you guys are used to this. I think I need to come up with a set time like I did in Thailand. I used to have a lot more subscribers, but then I just quit filming. The hubby didn't really like it, but now he doesn't give me a hard time anymore. So, hey, capitalize on that. Okay, sumo squat time. Okay, so I'm gonna turn whoops. So, turn my legs as sideways as I can. Okay. The main thing is I want to keep my head in alignment with my spine, so I'm not looking up, okay? Fix my straight to the jump. legs are turned out. Same thing. 50. We're done with the sumo squats for today. That's 100. Okay, I'm gonna take a breather. Then I'm gonna do 10 rows and 10 burpees. I'm somebody's grandma, you guys. I never saw my grandma do this. It's yours. Whatever you want, my dear. Okay, I'm gonna put this back. Let's just do those burpees. I gotta watch from upstairs. I don't want YouTube to put me on probation again. Okay, if you've seen my videos in Greece, I did 200 burpees back to back, and in Thailand a couple of times. All of them are my previous YouTube videos. If you're new to my channel, please hit that subscribe button, like and comment. For my YouTube, my TikTokers and Insta, join me on Michelle's Manifesto YouTube channel of me and my infamous stretch. Let me catch my breath. Doggies. I've got some serious abs here, but I also have some skin, so wait to hang out with me till the end of this. Like I said, when I got back to the States, I started making bad choices, but work with me, work with me, work with me, work with me. Trying to catch my breath. All right, I'm just gonna do 10 minutes. rotate, 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 rotate. This is working the calves, the thighs, and the butt. You just go all the way down, and hold it. You can just bounce with it. Whoops. If you lose your balance, just keep bouncing. Bounce, bounce. So you're working on this. Okay? You come on up and do it again. As always, I'm wishing you guys health, work, and longevity. Hold out with me. Every day we're going to do a little something, something. Please check out my previous channel on YouTube where I made the yogurt, frozen yogurt with organic Greek yogurt. I mixed vanilla, I mixed blueberries and honey, okay? Blend that in the blender, throw it in the freezer, and voila. You can add cocoa, you can add whatever you want. Watch out when you do buy organic almond milk because a lot of it has phosphates. You guys can make almond milk yourself by simply soaking the almonds overnight. In the morning, rinse that water out, fill it up with some more water, throw it in the blender, pour it over a cheesecloth, add a little vanilla, salt if that's what you want. Voila, make your own hummus. Blend those chickpeas. I prefer the dried beans. Blend them, put in a little tahini, which you can make yourself. Tahini is simply just ground up sesame seeds with a little lemon and garlic. Make these things yourself. You can make your own mayonnaise with egg yolks and olive oil with a little Dijon mustard. It's all so simple and it's easy. It's easy, cheesy, Japanese. Speaking of Japanese, you guys know how much I love Asian food. Natto is one of my favorite things, which if you've seen any of my previous channels, I've showed you that. Look up the health benefits to natto. That's Natto, okay? All right. And as always, I love each and every one of you. I'm gonna start with you guys, YouTubers. I love you guys. As always, health, wealth, and longevity. When I'm not having these